finally, Charlie Puth has released Light Switch. It's a song that he's been posting on his socials since literally September, on TikTok especially, making all them videos, hyping it up. We thought it was going to come at the end of 2021. It didn't, but that's okay because it's here now and we're going to react to it. For those of you who are new to this channel, my name is Joe Gauchi and I'm a music producer based in London. Music producing and songwriting is literally my full-time occupation, is what pays the bills. And I started this little segment on my YouTube channel to react to songs in the industry and the charts which have just been released and talk about them creatively and point out all the cool parts of songs. And if you haven't guessed already, today we are going to be reacting to Light Switch by Charlie Puth. Not gonna lie, I'm a massive Charlie Puth fan, so I'm gonna try and be as unbiased as possible, but it's gonna be hard because, like you guys watching this, I've been so hyped to listen to the whole of this song, and that is what we're gonna do. Before we get into it though, guys, if you are an aspiring songwriter, music producer, just getting into music, or you want to learn how to make music or get better at songwriting, then subscribe to this channel because this is the channel for you. Also, subscribing is the best way to support the channel as well, because videos like these get demonetized because I'm literally playing a song that's copyrighted. So again, if anything of what I've just said applies to you, then smash that subscribe button. Anyway, I talk too much. Let's listen to Light Switch by Charlie Puth.
Yeah. You turn me on like a light switch when you're moving your body around and around. I don't wanna fight this. You know how to just make me want you. Turn me on like a light switch when you're moving your body around and around. You got me in a tight grip. You know how to just make me want you, baby.
Okay, so there's so much I want to point out there. There's so many genius little things in the production as well. So anyway, let's start with the development of the song going up to the first chorus. This is something I talk about a lot in these sorts of videos, is development in songs. It's super important to keep the listener engaged in pop songs by constantly mixing up the production, any textures or melodies to keep the listener engaged. Adding something new every 4 bars is a really good way to do that. And the perfect example in a lot of Charlie Puth songs, especially since maybe 2018 when Voice Notes comes out, is the addition of that muted melodic guitar that he applies in a lot of songs. It's something that affects the song so well melodically and rhythmically. God, I struggled to say them words. So the intro of the song, we had this little melodic beat which sounds like it's an ultra beat. If any of you Logic users know what I'm talking about. And then at the start we are introduced with the drums and the bass, but 4 bars in we are introduced with that muted guitar to keep the verse developing, so it builds and it builds. And then when it gets to the pre-chorus, again more production added, and then by the time we get to the chorus we are introduced to Charlie's favourite thing, and that is an anti-drop. Just like when it started in his song Attention, which was the first song where we saw an anti-drop, we have an anti-drop here, and it's something that's very common now in Charlie Puth songs, and to be honest in a lot of songs in general in the industry. The reason why this is so effective is not only does it affect the whole dynamic of the song, again keeping the listener engaged with that development, but also it means that the transition from the chorus to the verse almost seems like the song's on the same levels. So you feel like this song's constantly getting bigger and bigger and building and building. So then by the time that second chorus comes on, hopefully it should hit even harder. I'm going to keep listening. There's so much I could say, but let's keep listening.
Do you love it when you keep me guessing? When you leave and then you leave me stressing. But I can't stay back when you walk like that, no. Why you always wanna act like lovers, but you never wanna be each other's. I said don't look back, but I go back like yeah. Sudden I'm hypnotized, I don't want you, I can't forget. Every time that I sing,
Feeling another anti-drop.
And
then
yeah,
nice. Okay, just before I get into that bridge, which I know you're all waiting for because one of the TikToks and it absolutely bangs. One thing I want to point out is, again, we're talking about, I think, development. And a lot of pop songs, sometimes you can feel like they're the verse and pre-chorus and chorus in the first part, copying and pasting into the second, and a lot of songs, the production. This is not really the case here, because the thing that Charlie Puth does really well is subtle additions to the production. So even though a chorus can sound the same as the last, it's different. And there's just this little percussive, it almost sounded like a really high-pitched cowbell or some sort of percussive, maybe like stick, or maybe just to mix up the chorus very slightly. And you may not notice it, but you feel it, if that makes sense. It's one of them things where, because it's adding to the rhythmic quality, your brain can sort of distinguish like, oh, there's something new about this chorus which I like, so I'm going to keep listening. So again, it's keeping the listener engaged, development. This is why Charlie Puth songs are so good, because he's so good at doing that.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, and show me how you do. You want, you want, you want, you want, you want to keep me wanting you.
I love the stereo spread of these backing vocals. You feel a real sense of atmosphere.
Like a light switch when you're moving your body around and around. Now I don't wanna fight this. You know how to just make me want to. You turn me on like a light switch when you're moving your body around and around. You got me in a tight grip. You know how to just make me want you, baby. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, and show me how you do. You want, you want, you want, you want, you want to keep me wanting you. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, and show me how you do. You want, you want, you want, you want, you want to keep me wanting you.
I'm just going to quickly save that to my library. There we go. So again, something I want to point out about Charlie Puth songs in this chorus is how we have two parts to the chorus. So the first chorus and the second chorus, you have the more anti-drop followed in by the full production coming in the second part. And that's a really good way, again, to keep the chorus more interesting, because if it was just on the same level for them two amount of bars, the chorus might feel like it drags a bit, and you don't want that. So when it gets into the final chorus, having that full production throughout the whole way through just gives this song a massive feel at the end. And it wouldn't be a Charlie Puth song without them vocal runs and ad-libs at the end, and all that atmosphere and build and all them layered vocals. We all know Charlie Puth likes layered vocals. So yes, guys, that was my reaction to Light Switch by Charlie Puth. I'm so glad it's finally out. In my opinion, it did not disappoint. We all sort of knew how the song would sound if you piece all the TikToks together, but yeah, absolutely love it. I'm probably going to listen to this another couple of times today. But let me know what you guys thought below. Again, comment out of 10, what do you rate this song? Really interested to hear what you think. And again, if you've enjoyed this video, want to see other reviews like this, or maybe you want to get into songwriting or learning the basics of production, then any of them reasons apply to you. Hit that subscribe button right now. It's the best way to support the channel, and also smash a like on this video as well if you enjoyed the video. But thank you for watching, guys. Keep making music, and I will see you in the next video.